he's frightening. He triggers my fight or flight. It's episode 62 of the Tell Us Something Good podcast. Oh, I'm Purple, she, her, snack lover extraordinaire. And this is my co-host. Hi, I'm Tiffany, she, her. I'm your least favorite Twitch streamer and general do-gooder. And this is Tell Us Something Good Pod, a podcast where Perp and I come together and we read positive news stories for dark times because what the fuck is going on out there? We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. It sucks out there. It's good in here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for listening. If you find yourself in a little bit of need of something positive, a little sprinkle of positivity, you're right where you need to be, friend. Thank you for coming to listen to us at Tell Us Something Good Pod. Perp. I talked a lot. That was a long intro. I don't normally do all that. I was just feeling inspired today.
Felt it all in here.
What's new in your life? Have you been trying new snacks? Have you been watching anything new? Have you been, I don't know, reading anything new?
No. No on the reading. I'm literally still working on Dungeon Crawler Carl. I try to do at least a chapter or two at a time. And I think I'm on...
That's pretty impressive. A chapter is a lot.
Well, I mean, I typically read fast. I just have to sit down and do it. But I've just been a little preoccupied. My mornings, basically.
Stop having a life.
Well, we had some coffee get delivered, so I'm drinking root beer flavored coffee currently, which sounds gross.
It does. It sounds really gross.
It's not bad. It's through Bones Coffee, and they have just like different flavors, and they have like some summer flavors. So
and one of the summer flavors is fucking root beer.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be root beer, not root beer float. I think it tastes better with vanilla creamer in it. And then tomorrow we're gonna try like deep fried Oreo. That's gonna be tomorrow's thing because we have a blueberry one, deep fried Oreo, root beer. I got a Mandalorian and Grogu one, which is like a blondie brownie flavor, which is pretty dope.
I was like, what does Grogu taste like?
And it's cool. So like these like in the background, I have like they had Star Wars ones come out. So I'm gonna frame probably the Grogu and the Mandalorian one as well and
Cute.
put it up there. Yeah, but that's basically been it. Nothing too eventful. The washer and dryer is still not working this week, so I still had to do all that. But yeah, that's been my week really. I've just been not really doing much. It's not eventful for me this week, really. That's okay. That's fine. But what about you? How's your week been?
It's pretty chill. The week went really fast for me. I don't know what happened. I like blinked and I was like, oh, it's Saturday and I have to record the podcast this morning. I felt like crazy. I give you so much shit. I think it's me projecting because I'm still on book 3 of Dungeon Crawler Carl. And I don't know what it is. I just don't like this one. And I keep looking for it on tape. I'm like, I'll buy it on tape. I'll buy it on tape to listen to the rest of the 30% so I can just like move on to the 4th. Because there's 8 now. But I am maybe getting a Dungeon Crawler Carl tattoo. I already contacted a tattoo artist about it. And like was like, so do you think we could design this? But if you listen to Dungeon Crawler Carl, the tattoo I want to get is a little strawberry frosted pink donut with a purple crown on its head and like paw print shaped sprinkles in like purple. And then I want it on my foot.
Oh,
because if you know, you know.
That's a good... I actually, after you say it, I was like, oh, yep, that makes sense. Oh, that's funny. I love that.
Okay, so... Cool. Yeah, that's really it. I had a new snack, though. I thought you'd be interested in... So, you know how you love cheese doodles? Because of, like... They're like airy and crunchy. They have a really good mouthfeel, right? Like...
Yes.
Cheese doodles have some of the best mouthfeels. And I was so jealous because when I was buying you cheese doodles, whenever I see them on sale, I buy them for Perp. Whenever I see them buy one, get one, a box will show up at her door because I have buy one get one cheese doodles, and it's like, why not? I'm getting her free cheese doodles, and all I have to do is spend $4. Well, the other day I was looking for a snack because whenever we go to the grocery store, we always get like a chip, you know, so we can. It's nice to just have a little salty, crunchy something, a little handful of something during your work break, whatever. But like, I just wasn't feeling any of our old chip flavors. I'm like like a black pepper, like a salt and black pepper.
Yes.
I'm like a lightly salted Ridges. Like I love a lightly salted Ridges. But I just wasn't feeling any of our normal flavors. And I finally tried these. They're called hip peas, but they're like baked chickpea snacks. And guess what? They have the exact same consistency as cheese doodles.
What?
They're like cheese doodles. They're like the same thing as cheese doodles, and they're like white cheddar flavored. I'm basically in snack heaven. That, and I've been hyper fixated on vegan BLTs. I've been eating them for like 3 weeks straight for lunch.
Ooh, I'm proud of you on that one. Oh yeah, okay, I'm looking up now. Yeah, they basically do. They're like not as poofy, but they look like, I guess depends on the ones you get. Yeah, I see. Yep. I do see it.
They're so good. I just bought a bag.
Okay.
And I found Dole Whip has a new larger, like, pint of Dole Whip in the freezer section. That one's good. I've been doing that at night with a little bit of fresh fruit and coconut flakes on top.
Ooh.
It's a very indulgent version of an acai bowl if you really break it down.
Not acai. Acai.
Not a Kai bowl. Who says that?
People that don't know what's acai.
Was it you? Did you used to say acai bowl?
No. Yeah. Well, I said it in my head. I've
I
never
know
actually
you did
ordered
because
one.
you used to say Alvarals and Salis. And what did you say?
Alvaral's Southern.
Southern. Oh,
Was that it?
Southern is so crazy to me that you really thought that Southern was pronounced that way. But I guess it
You
makes sense
said-
because you saw it and you're like, well, South. Southern. I get it.
Yeah. What was it? You said it on your stream. I think it was yesterday about Caribbean.
Caribbean or Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's Pirates of it's Pirates of the Caribbean. But if it's like I'm going to the Caribbean, then I'm going to the Caribbean. And I'll die on that hill.
No. And no, I agree. I would do the same thing. I wouldn't be like, oh, it's the Caribbean. I'm like, because you hear it. I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure I've seen like some kind of commercial that's like, explore the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. And then
But it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep, it's different. Not the same place.
It's TM. It's trademarked.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disney now.
Oh. Did you like it?
It's so good. It's so
okay.
good. Even decades later, it's so good. There's this, I mean, it's a dark ride. Do you know what they consider like a dark ride? It's like when you're in a car that's like inside and there's like lights, like animatronics, those kind of rides. Like It's a Small
ride.
World is considered a dark ride.
Oh, okay. You just go in the dark.
Yeah, it's
right?
not actually dark. It's just they call it a dark ride is a type of ride that's done indoors with like all of like the lights and the like visual illusions and stuff like that. So it's a dark ride on the water. There's this part, and most of it's like tight little alleyways that you're going through to see the story of the pirates or whatever. But there's this part where it opens up, and it literally, it looks like you're in the middle of the fucking ocean. Like, it's so crazy to me. You're on this tiny little boat in the middle of the fucking ocean while there's, like, a pirate ship fight going on.
You said, okay, no, I get you. Do you remember, it reminded me of a scene from Smart House where they're showing the room and then it shows like the beach and then like feeling the breeze and the sand, and that's what I'm envisioning right now.
That's what
I
it's
haven't been on
like.
this ride.
Yeah.
It sounds cool.
I don't know how it got here, but it's been a very normal week, I feel like.
That's
Nothing
good.
crazy is going on. Do you have anything you want to get off your chest before we get into the positivity of it all? Any grumps to talk about?
Yeah, my pen just died. No.
Fuck that fucking pen, bro.
That's it. I gotta get another pen. Okay. Yeah, what are my little grumpy grumps? Yeah, we'll start with the first one.
No, start with the second one.
Well, actually, I technically am starting with the second one.
Just so you know, the one you start with will always be the first one.
Oh my gosh. This pen died too.
What the fuck?
What is happening?
It's a pen conspiracy.
What is that? Oh, I'm just gonna use a pencil. That's fine. I think I've just learned to just not become so attached, or like don't become so like, because I've had a lot of like coworkers leave that I like. So basically my coworker's leaving the workplace, and it's just really sad when a coworker leaves, and that's pretty much what it is. So that's a little grumpy grump. My road rager incident.
Ethan!
Wednesday on the way to work, and you know those cars that just like zoom up right behind you, like they come out of freaking nowhere and they just zoom up right behind you. I don't normally like bother with road ragers. I'm just gonna get off to the side, or I let them pass me. So I well, I was in the right lane, so I was like, well, I don't technically have to go faster. And I saw a sign that said stop traffic up ahead, so I was like, I'm not gonna go faster. That's silly. So I just kind of started coasting. I went the same speed as the car next to me. I just look in the rearview mirror because like, what kind of person is this? And I see their windshield wiper is covered by a towel, and I'm like one towel, one windshield wiper is covered by one towel. I don't know the state of the other one, if there's even another one. And I look, and it's literally one of those alpaca boys that has like the like floofy hair coming out.
Yeah, of course.
And then he had like a hood on, and you just see his floofy hair, and his face is just very like emotionless. But I'm like, do you have anywhere to be? Do you have because like, okay, this is my thing. If someone's speeding, I look for a few things. I'm like, okay, they could be going into labor. Valid. They could be having a heart attack. They could be having someone in the car with them is like experiencing a heart attack, so they're trying to go somewhere. This guy is just him by himself, looking just like he really had no business going, like doing what he was doing.
No business.
Yeah, no business. I was
You
like,
don't know that. Maybe he was having an invisible emergency that you knew nothing about.
this is true. This is true. But also, why are you in the right lane trying to go like on my butt? Like, no, just go in the left lane.
I'm going in whatever lane has your butt on so I can get on it.
Well, I don't even know. Okay, you can do that, but not him. Not him. No. So there's like an exit lane coming up.
Okay.
Like this dude, I hear him. It was one of those like one cars that just sound like the exhaust is like just completely like off, like it's loud. And so my exhaust has fallen off before, so I know exactly what it sounds like. But he then guns it and then speeds, uses like that exit lane, and then gets over like right before like the exit sign that literally is like showing that lane is completely like gone now. Like you can no longer be in it. And he did that, and I was like, and I started just laughing because like initially I said, "What are you doing?" at him when I looked him in the rearview mirror. And I have my sunglasses on, so I'm just like, what are you doing? We basically came to the conclusion that we're naming the road rager Ethan.
Ethan. Yeah, yep. He just was giving Ethan vibes. Sorry if you are an Ethan and you're not like that. The other ones are ruining it for you. The fake ones that we're creating in our heads.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a single... I know this is your grump, right? But there's a glimmer in there, isn't there? The silver lining.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally.
It's so satisfying when someone's being an asshole on the road to you and then ends up like at the same red light. Mm-hmm. I love that. I love when they end up at the red light and you kind of pass them at the red light. You're like, later, dude.
It's so unnecessary because like you're not just like he's not just putting his life at risk, like he's putting my life at risk and other people's lives at risk.
He's playing with everybody's life. For what? Yes. To get there 3 minutes sooner, you fucking weirdo? Chill. Have you ever had like a car, like when you're on your commute, that you have like a beef with? And every time you're on your commute to work, because they're commuting probably to work at the same time as you, that car always just pisses you off. I used to have a car like that when I used to have to drive far to go to work. I'm just like, this fucking car is here now. I have to deal with this bitch.
I've only had that technically occur once. I haven't seen them again, but it was a big white truck. We were in a standstill, and they're I don't know what you call it, the hubcap? I think it was their hubcap or something, on their tire. It had like spikes on it.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, girl.
I
Yeah.
do
It,
see
like,
that a lot with like what are they called? Like semi trucks.
yeah, this was just a regular white pickup truck. It was big,
Regular old truck, huh?
but it had the spikes on it. They just got really, really, really close to me when we were in the standstill, and I like felt super uncomfortable the whole time. And to this day, I still look for that truck because I'm like, it just made me so uncomfortable. I think I almost cried. I think I felt like crying because of how uncomfortable I was.
That's incredible.
Yeah, but what about you? What made you a little grumpy grumps this week?
Really nothing. I had an okay
We
week.
love it.
You know what it was though? I went and I bought a blind box. I bought a blind box this weekend at the mall for a little dopamine hit because I went to go see a movie. When was that? Is that all on the same day? I guess so. Anyway, my whole I feel like I don't know where this month went, and I feel like 2 weeks just kind of overlap and became 1 week. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I bought this blind box. I liked every single option in the blind box except for one, right? Those are good fucking odds. Got the one I didn't want. I got this fucker Bob in my Animal Crossing. Got this fucking fuck right here.
Bob! Why don't you love Bob? He's purple.
No,
Oh.
he gives Quagmire vibes.
I need you to explain that shit right now.
I can't.
'Cause I'm a
He's
little
just,
upset.
It's his fucking Hawaiian shirt and his
What?
lidded eyes.
No.
He
no.
looks suspicious to me.
Girl.
He looks like
Girl.
a predator to me.
No, he's not. He's adorable. Oh my
No,
god. I'll just
he's
buy it from
not. Are you crazy?
He's so good. He was my favorite
No,
in the OG
that's
Animal
really
Crossing.
concerning. That's
Oh
really
my
concerning.
gosh.
Your instincts are off. You should
What?
have fear when you look at that face.
Why?
He's
so
terrible.
fun. No,
That's
he's
my
not.
grump. Bob is my
Oh my
grump.
God.
Honestly,
Graham, are
fuck
you-
Bob from Animal
No.
Crossing.
No. Oh my gosh.
Fuck,
you
Marry,
blinded-
kill.
What? What?
Bob edition, but I kill all three of them.
What did he... What? What? Okay,
What?
did you dislike Bob? What was the moment? I have to know. What's the moment you were like, I don't
The
like
moment
him?
I laid his eyes on him, Perp, it was hate at first sight. He's frightening. He triggers my fight or flight. I hate him.
Holding him.
He's a true nightmare of an animal, and
Oh my god.
his existence should be wiped from the plane of reality.
It's okay. We can have different opinions. I respect that you dislike him. I just wanted to know why.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I do not respect that you like him. So I just want to get that down on record.
I don't. I hate him. He's dumb.
I'm right, you're wrong. Anyway, I'm just kidding.
End of the pod. End of the pod.
And this is the last episode of Tell Us Something Good Pod.
Thanks, Bob.
So
Bob
why'd you
ended
guys
the
stop
pod.
doing the pod? Oh, we had an irrevocable fight over Bob from fucking Animal Crossing. Grown women, by the way.
Yep. 62 episodes later. That's what did it. Tore us
Yep.
apart.
62. Right short of the coveted 69 episodes that every podcast dreams of hitting.
That's right. That's right. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm sorry Bob did that.
Yeah, that's my only grump. I mean, I gotta tell you, life's cool, man.
Do you want to share your glimmers first?
I have very short glimmers.
Okay. Go for it.
Sunday mornings. I just wrote Sunday mornings down.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we get up slow. The sunlight that's like the room in the house that gets the most natural sunlight is the bedroom. And it's 7 a.m. right now is golden morning hour.
Ooh.
We're just kind of laying in bed for 2 hours, showing each other funny videos or just snoozing, kind of you turn over, you close your eyes for a little bit, you wake up again. It's so peaceful and calm, and it just feels like the safest place in the world. So Sunday mornings is my glimmer. And I just put that the week felt short. I'm like thankful for that. I'm also, today we have a birthday / graduation party tonight to go to for Troy's brother-in-law and his nephew. So I'm gonna get off at 5 today instead of 7. Ooh. I'm excited to get off work early because yesterday drained the fuck out of me. That's really it. My glimmers have been, short, like genuine and sweet, and I'm really thankful for that. What about you? Tell me about your glimmers.
I saw my family yesterday, which was dope. We just hung out. It wasn't nothing really too crazy happened. And then we started the pod today, me and Big Stacks ordered a new washer and dryer, and it's gonna be here tomorrow. We do have listener glimmers. Let's go. Let's go.
You guys, if you want to send in your glimmers, we read listener glimmers every pod. You can do that by emailing us at TUSG for Tell Us Something Good pod, TUSGpod@gmail.com, or you can follow us on Instagram at Tell Us Something Good pod, where you can respond to our Instagram stories, which we will read anonymously unless asked otherwise, or to our DMs. We just ask that if you want to be identified, you provide your pronouns if you're comfortable doing so. Otherwise, we'll just read it anonymously for you. And these are the ones that people have sent in for us this week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, can I read the first one? Can I? Okay. Oh shoot. I realized I sent them backwards. It's fine. Okay. Well, I believe the ones we got in are all anonymous. So, okay, I'll read the first one. I just go in chronological order, that's all. But I realized I sent them to you.
Hey,
left to right.
Can I tell you a secret? If you just read the one that you think is the first one, I'll figure it out from there.
Okay.
I promise.
All right, so our first anonymous glimmer says, my glimmer this week is playing a little D&D game with my family and getting to DM. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not anonymous. Cute. It's from Jessie.
Oh,
it's from Jessie.
Jessie, that's cute.
It
is.
My
goodness. D&D with the family, that's cute. I don't want to be a mom, but if I was a mom, I would have family D&D nights for sure.
You could do a D&D night from an auntie perspective, if you wanted to.
I don't live close enough to my nephews to do that. I did try to get them into D&D a couple years ago, and they were not interested.
Oh, what did you do?
It was not cool. I bought the D&D starter kit from Barnes and Nobles, and I was like, "Cool guys, let's sit down and let's do it." And they were like, "Can I play your Switch?" I was like, "Yep, I guess so."
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, that's really cool though to get the family in on it. It reminds me of when my brother and I got my mom and I to play Halo, or my mom to play Halo with us. Just including the fam, I love that. But thank you for sharing your glimmer with us, Jessie. That's really dope.
Thank you, Jessie. That's very cute. I'm really happy that you. That's a really special memory. I'm really glad you got that.
Yeah.
Our next listener glimmer is anonymous, and it says, got a long stay senior dog adopted out to a loving home. And can I just say, I walked dogs for the Humane Society as a volunteership for work a couple weeks ago. The senior dogs steal my heart every time, and nothing makes me fucking more sad than seeing a senior dog in a shelter, because I'm getting emotional. This dog has lived with a family its whole life, and now it's old, and they either died, which is so traumatic, and the dog probably doesn't understand that, because very few times does the dog get to see the body so it can understand that they've passed, because dogs can understand that, but if the person just disappears, then they don't understand, or some fucking loser surrendered the dog. And I understand that there are circumstances where you have to surrender a dog, but people surrendering senior dogs is just so sad to me, because even especially in cases where it was sometimes older people can't take care of themselves anymore and they have to go into a home. That's really sad. Or they just can't, economic state of our country is so poor that they can't afford to take care of themselves and a dog, and like that's really sad. There's just so much so much sadness around senior dogs. So to know that one got adopted out and will be able to live out the rest of its senior little life out somewhere. I just look at Rex's little senior face and his little gray hair all over his eyes, and I'm like, I could never. I can never, like, I will starve before you do, my bro.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is. Yeah, the whole senior dog thing. I was gonna say my aunt. She actually she adopts like she's a cat lady, by the way. She rescues like cats, and if they're older or they have some kind of health condition, she'll still like adopt them and just give them like a good life, like a very good life. So
an opulent life.
Very, very good. So like they're well fed. They get treats galore. They are like living it up. So that's really cool. That's really, really cool that the senior dog was able. I just like to include the cats in there, you know, because I have cats. But yeah, that is really cool. That
great job. Great job. Snaps to you, Anonymous. Everyone go out and adopt a senior dog. Do you want to read our next one?
Tip. Yes. If they're able, don't be telling people to do things. If they can't, you're like, don't do it.
They understand.
Oh, gosh. All right. So, our next and final Anonymous Glimmer is getting paid to try new ice cream bars.
Shut the fuck up. That's my live stream. That's crazy, dude. I want to... See, I have so many follow-up questions to that. What kind did you taste? Which ones were your favorite? And they're new, like they're not even out yet. You get to be like, what's like the thing called when someone like knows a lot about wine?
An aficionado?
No.
What? Hold
Wine
on.
Expert.
Connoisseur.
A sommelier. How do you pronounce sommelier? Hold on, let me get...
I thought you meant a master of something. You know, like...
No, specifically a wine expert.
Oh, girl, you can't be asking me that stuff. I don't know. Jeez, I don't even drink wine. How am I supposed to know these things?
Okay.
Ugh.
Sommelier.
Is it not? Natto.
Sommelier. It's sommelier.
Ugh.
I looked it up and I made Google tell me how to pronounce it. Sommelier. I think it's French though, so it's spelt weird.
I feel like I was kind of right though about aficionado. Enthusiast. I was thinking the word enthusiast, by the way, not aficionado. You could be, I think you can be both.
Okay, well, I was looking for the word sommelier. This is so irrelevant. Anyway, you're like the sommelier of fucking ice cream.
Or aficionado.
I was trying to be like cool and like use big words like a smarty pants.
What? Aficionado is a big long word.
Aficionado. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have that like air about it. Aficionado. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds fun to say. Your word sounds painful to say.
It is hard to say, and that's what makes it fancier. It requires a certain skill.
A certain skill to say the word. Okay. I do want to know, though, what kind of ice cream they had. I want to know.
Yeah. Follow-up question.
I want to know.
What'd you have?
Yeah.
What do you suggest people do get, and what do you suggest people stay away from?
Tune in next time if we get a response about
We'll tell you.
Those.
We'll tell you if the ice cream man comes back.
The ice cream man.
I'm going to start giving our common... I'm going to start giving people, like, all the anonymous ones, like, nicknames. But even if it's the same person doing an anonymous one, I'm going to give them a different nickname. It's just going to be based on whatever's there.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I get that. That's a good idea, actually. I like that because, you know, anyone can be anonymous, but we can just... And they're still anonymous. We just give them a cute little nickname.
And Perp loves giving people nicknames.
I do.
I knew she would be on board for this. She loves a fucking... Perp loves a nickname. She doesn't even... Well, actually, Perp is your real name, so...
You were like, she doesn't... Yep, that's right, guys. I was born this way.
Perp. It's on the birth certificate. I saw it.
Perp.
We'll post it. We'll post the birth certificate and her full social on the pod, on the Instagram when this airs. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, I actually did look at my birth certificate for like the first time in like a long time because I had to bring it to the Secretary of State. So like there's a lot of information on there. Like dang.
Hmm.
They like really just throw everything on there and you just think it's like it's very important. Like it gets notarized. Like it's a big
Yes,
deal.
it's a big deal. It's a
But you
certificate of,
know,
it's like a certificate that marks the creation of another human.
but it has like all the information on there. Like a lot.
Yeah, what is all the
Huh.
information on there? Can you list it?
I mean, it tells you where you were born, what time you were born. I think your height and
Oh
weight.
my god, perp.
What?
I can do your birth chart now.
Oh, I know it. I know what time I was born and where I was born. Yeah,
I'm gonna do your
I can
birth
tell you
chart.
that. Not now. I'm not gonna tell you that right now while we're recording.
Yeah, obviously. That's so silly.
Because obviously I live at 55555 Fifth Street.
In Fitzdale.
Yeah, Fitzdale, Fifth Street Hospital. It's a whole thing. But yeah. Well, cool. Hey guys. So I really appreciate all those glimmers. They were really good. They were dope. And we were on top of it this
We
week.
were.
We were like, guys, we want to know every single day what made you smile.
Did we talk about fluffy baby geese last week? The
Yes,
glimmer?
because
Okay.
we went over their terrible, terrible teeth.
Yeah, we did. We did talk about their scary ass teeth. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Great. So we have stories to tell. Do you want to hear
We
mine?
do. Yeah. Yours is probably, is it shorter than, it's probably shorter. Is it shorter? Or is
Probably.
it longer?
Okay.
I'm
My
ready.
story. Um, have you ever heard of a movie called The Butterfly Effect?
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher's in it, and
Yeah.
he looks really scary, and that's pretty much
It's
what I remember.
it's like one of the most traumatizing movies I ever saw, and I watched it a lot in my teenage years, which I think explains a lot. But The Butterfly Effect is about the idea that something as simple as a butterfly flapping its wings can have a difference all the way across the world. So, like, one little change can ripple out and create millions of instances of change. That's the butterfly effect. And it also it also inspired uh this story that I have to tell you that I found on goodgoodgood.co about a woman who retrofits vending machines to dispense random acts of kindness. So it all started about 4 years ago when an artist from Michigan named Andrea Zelenak had the idea to turn an old bait and tackle vending machine into something a little bit more meaningful. Were you almost going to do
Michigan?
this one?
No, but I'm just proud of her. Michigan.
Michigan!
Okay.
Yeah. Represent. In 2022, the artist, who's from the Detroit area, set up a refurbished, brightly colored vending machine on Monroe Avenue in Grand Rapids, and she called it the Kindness Challenge. Inside the machine were 3 different kinds of challenges that encourage people to extend kindness. Green is an easy challenge, yellow is a medium one, and pink ones are a little bit more difficult to execute. Zelenak first received a grant to create the project from an organization in Grand Rapids. As the owner of what she calls an encouragement shop called Ink Courage, like encourage, but Ink Courage together, it's actually a very clever name. She knew she wanted to make doing good accessible to everyone. The idea is that one act of kindness can create a wave of kindness in a community, she told ABC 13 News. So I'm just really challenging people to do one small act of kindness in order to create this bigger wave. In 2026, the vending machine is still alive and well. Over the years, it's traveled all around Michigan at art festivals, at various retail and art districts, and right now it's located in Detroit, right out of Zelenak's store. You can come up. It's open 24/7. You can come anytime you want and grab a mystery item from the machine, Zelenak said in a recent social media video. It's inspired by the butterfly effect. So the idea is that when you do one random act of kindness for somebody, it creates a ripple of kindness in your community. The machine works like any other vending machine, accepting cash, coins, and even tap-to-pay options. Each item costs $3, with all the funds going back to create more kindness challenges. What gets dispensed is an envelope filled with everything someone might need to execute an act of kindness. Challenges might include giving somebody in need a warm hat, sharing a stick of gum, writing a thank you note, or posting encouraging words in public. In the years since the machine has been operational, thousands of people participated. In a recent installation at an event called Art Prize, Zelenak shared that over 3,000 acts of random kindness had been dispensed, and she ran out of challenges during the event. The machine gives out assignments, but Zelenak hopes it inspires a bit of individual creativity. If somebody says something kind to you, you'll remember that for maybe a week, or 5 years, or the rest of your life. So I really feel like these words are powerful no matter what you do with it. Although these actions may seem small, Zelenak said that the scale of their impact may never be understood. The story goes on. When a butterfly flaps its wings in Texas, it can set off a hurricane in Japan. One small action can create a ripple that can lead to bigger, unpredictable things. A simple act of kindness can make a huge difference and create a wave of kindness. Kindness is magical. Don't underestimate it.
Ooh,
Do you want to see a
that was
picture of the
good.
kindness machine?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's so dope. That
It
is so
is.
dope.
It's a really cool idea. Oh,
It is.
I almost left the studio instead of sharing my screen. Wouldn't that have been funny?
It's like, bye.
Wouldn't it be funny if I stopped the recording an hour and 13 minutes into it?
Yeah, like when I
Look how cute it is.
Oh, look at the butterflies. Ooh, the colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big ass vending machine too.
I think it's a normal sized vending machine.
Are you sure? It
Look.
looks kind of wide.
This is a grown man in front of one.
Oh, I can't even. Oh, well, I'm in front of him.
Oh, open your...
Hold on. There we go. It showed my face over his head, and I was like, "It's me." Oh wow, why is he like? Look at those sassy little hips.
No, he's got his hip popped. I think I like
Damn.
the... He's really focused on what's going on in there.
Yeah, they are like all like surrounding that vending machine right there. Look
Well,
at
they're
that.
trying to, figure out which act of kindness they want to perform today. Anyway,
Today. Wow. Huh. That's really cool.
thanks.
I'm about it.
That's my story.
Man, I didn't even see. I loved it. I thought it was amazing, and I really liked that. So is that still going on, or was that just during?
Yep, it's in
Like
front
that
of her.
event.
It's in front of Zelenak's store, Ink Courage.
Oh,
Ink Courage, all one word.
okay.
They're currently taking a mental health break and will be out of the country.
You know, we all need our mental health breaks, and we all need to leave the country sometimes.
Me too. Oh, they're in Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, cool.
and the-
Good for her.
And yeah, they just posted. Well, the last post of the machine was on is in 2025, but I'm sure it's still
Oh.
there.
Yeah, I mean, my guess is she has to restock. That'd be my first question of how she
That's
like,
a good point. Yeah.
or like where's her inventory at? I'm sure it's a lot. It probably got a lot of attention, I imagine,
Actually,
and
She posted it on March 27th.
of this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, posted what?
The vending machine.
So you can currently go to it if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
If you're in Detroit,
Okay.
Michigan, it pops up at different festivals and stuff.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's neat. Gosh, well, it kind of reminds me of that one article with the vending machines that they were doing around like the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, oh, I wonder if like that guy, because those are at like malls and stuff. So I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mall
didn't-
festivals in the mall?
No. Not those vending machines. The ones that was another thing where you could give a gift to someone around the world.
Oh.
That type
yeah.
thing. I forgot what they're called. Giving
Gotcha.
machines or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, thank you for your article. I like your story.
Thank
I
you.
just am really a fan of it. I love it.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would probably put $3 in a kindness machine.
Yeah. That's really cool. I like that. And I like that it's not like, where they're like, not that it's bad to donate money, but I feel like it's more personal when you're the one choosing where the money's going and like it's right in front of you rather than you're giving to a cause, which is super great. I don't think that's bad, but like I just feel like it's a little bit more, there's a little bit more of a connection, I would say, established. So, love it, all about it. Do you wanna hear my story?
Please,
It's
please tell me your story.
okay. It's very interesting. It is handwritten. Look at all my words.
That's
Look at it.
crazy. That's
So,
dude, my hand would have been hurting.
so mine's also from goodgoodgood.co, and then also it's from theconversation.com.
Ooh,
Sometimes,
double
yeah,
sources.
yeah.
It's
Well,
hot.
like,
It's hot and sexy of you.
thanks. Well, like,
Thanks.
'cause-
So
thanks.
funny.
So everyone has different methods of learning, some more effective than others, but the one we are all familiar with is the learning method of play. You know, when you're like a little baby or like you're like a little kid, you want to play. Like you're more in like the play mindset. And then as you get older, like there's different versions of play. So it's kind of really cool. How I found this story and how they are integrating the learning method of play and how they're using it. So we learn how things about our surroundings through play ever since we were born. And that's like peekaboo to teach us that objects we cannot see for extended period of time, like they'll come back. Like they're not there, but then they're not gone forever. But
Object
peekaboo
permanence.
teaches that. Object permanence. Yes. I'm like, is that the next word that was in this? No, it's not. Yeah, or like shaking a rattle teaches like cause and effect. Like their physical action leads to like a predictable like sensory reaction, which I didn't know that. Girl, there's
And
like
it makes sense when you like say it out loud, but yeah, I don't like it's so I guess because it's been ingrained in your head since you were literally a baby, like you don't really think about it. It's like a natural reaction in your little monkey brain.
no, yeah, and even like my 4-year-old nephew, or just like 4-year-olds in general, their amygdala isn't fully formed, and like your amygdala is the thing that's like gives you logical reasoning on things, and that's why a lot of little kids don't make sense. That's why.
Like you cannot run into the busy road. Please stop screaming about it.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, they're upset because they wanted to close the door and you closed the door and they're upset about it. Or stuff that just doesn't you can't comprehend because you have your amygdala is formed. But hey,
What does it say about me when I can kind of like relate? Like, like I really wanted to fucking close that door. No, I don't want you to reopen it. I wanted to close it the first time.
I
get
think you
it.
just have preferences. I think Chip just has very, very specific preferences. Don't open that door. Keep it closed. Let her close it. So it's all right. It's good. So there is this developer slash designer. Her name, like game designer. Sorry, her name's. Oh gosh, here we go. It is Elena Germain Bertozzi.
Okay.
I think that's.
You did
I'm
pretty
really sorry I
good.
said it wrong.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
how to really pronounce it, but you did pretty good.
I say a lot of names. Say a lot of names all day, every day. But she actually developed this game where you're helping this couple, Caleb and Lila, figure out which contraceptive method works best for them. And so Elena is a developer designer of games that promote positive health behavior, changes focus on like vaccine hesitation and sexuality and reproductive health, issues that people have a hard time discussing openly. So I get it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If there was a video game that freaking explained to me what like a period was and that it probably was going to happen to me at some point and that there was
Probably
not
wouldn't have been in denial for so long.
exactly. And I didn't think I was dying. But as like a 6th grader, was that how old I was? Yeah, as a 6th grader, I was just like, I mean, there's difference of, I feel like video games are very relatable and they have a really good way, depending on how it's developed and designed, they have a really good way of translating a lot of information at once to making it so you understand.
Yeah.
So something as, contraceptive, like there are different methods out there to do that. So, I lost my spot. Where'd it go? Testing if it helps people choose a birth control method. Learning through play is effective, but also underused, not with just information, but to help people learn the outcomes of their choices. Like those, I have a note here, like those video games, choices you can't take back. That was my little dialogue that I wanted to throw in there. So I'm thinking like, where like there's like a game like Life is Strange where it's like this choice will affect future outcomes. Like just remember that.
This action will have consequences.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so it's kind of like that, and then seeing like, hey, if I take it, it's like a simulation, right? So it's not real life, but you can see where these choices would take you, so then you know how to go forward. So people are usually surprised when told by Elena, makes health-related video games due to the stereotype of video games can be violent or blamed for gun violence. But there's really no evidence to support that, by the way. They did explain that. And they said play is low intelligent and curious. Mixed curious being sense of... Oh, hold on. Play is low intelligent and curious beings make sense of the constantly changing world and ensure that they keep learning. Which I was like, I'm all about learning. I'm all about it, really. So I thought that was really cool. And then they actually used, so Minecraft as an example of this. Minecraft teaches resource management, planning, and also spatial reasoning, which is pretty cool because you're like, it's a game. You just play this thing. You don't really, it's kind of like what we were saying earlier about the peekaboo and the rattle where you're doing these things, but you're not, I guess, actually thinking about like what it's teaching you because you're just playing. And then there was also motion. So like, I don't know if you remember the Kinect console. I had a Kinect.
I loved my Kinect.
It was for the PS2, right?
Remember Kinect? No, it was for the Xbox 360.
Oh shoot! I'm thinking of like a really old thing. I thought it was called Kinect, but it was like it's called like the Kinect Eye toy. It plugged in my
PlayStation
PS2.
Eye.
Oh, it was this little camera that I got with my PS2, or like someone bought me along with my PS2, and that's how I played DDR. Like I could watch myself play DDR like in the background instead of seeing like a random avatar. It was me. So that was cool.
Wow, that's
or like
cool.
There was a part of like the D&D, like not D&D. Oh my god,
DDR,
where you could like put your hands up while dancing. So you could do that, but you had to have like the eye toy on. But so with the Kinect console, it was a motion capture technology where two people can perform movements with their bodies and play activities like tennis or boxing. So I was kind of thinking even like the Wii, but the Wii I don't think. Well, the Wii has like a. I don't know. I don't have a Wii, actually. But there was also games like they were just giving a lot of different examples of video games. So like Pokemon Go, our favorite. Augmented reality, like, using a smartphone to see a virtual world overlaid on the real world. And then also having powerful social dimensions like Animal Crossing. Fortnite is also, World of Warcraft was also used as an example for socialization. And also they were letting us know that also like those games were very powerful during the pandemic, help players maintain social connections. And I wanted to mention streaming because streaming was also like a pretty big thing during that time as well. Just to, I think, just combat the loneliness people were feeling. So, I don't know. It was very interesting about different versions of play and what they teach you and all that. But games don't just provide entertainment. They can also equip players with knowledge to solve hard problems in real life. And so the other version of play is because, like, I feel like, so I think you were kind of talking about this at one point, Tiff, by the way, when it comes to like certain things with like apps and like certain people don't know how to use like certain apps or certain ways to get information. So often the article says like often links and pamphlets provide information that kind of overload the user and that may be a lot hard for people to decipher. So they thought actually developing like a game of some sort would help people take all this knowledge and then kind of condense it down onto a level where they would understand. So really cool. So she actually had to develop a game about like flu vaccines or COVID vaccines to like show, I think the game was that you had to avoid germs. And so it was showing people like how hard it is to avoid germs and
Mm-hmm.
bacteria. And so it was kind of more to promote like getting some type of like flu shot or like COVID vaccine. Because a lot of people were afraid that the COVID vaccine had microchips in it. The
Yep.
game was kind of trying, yeah, the game was trying to like also show like that that's not true. Like, here's actually what it can do, how it can help you.
Microchips is
Um,
so funny to me.
I was like, they're just gonna come up with anything at this point. And then research shows digital games can be easily integrated into healthcare, and that play is an effective way of delivering health information. People find games like more fun and engaging than reading a pamphlet, basically, or
Mm-hmm.
reading paperwork.
Or
I
even
feel like
watching a
especially,
video.
yeah, yeah, and they thought it would be really cool to actually like bridge the gap of like communication between like providers and patients. And so the game developer, I did look it up. It's called Solition, so SOLITONZ Games, and that's like the game developer that made the game for the contraceptive portion. They really just kind of went into like it started with like, hey, there's this game that's going to teach people about all different methods, and then we're going to explain a lot more about video games. So I feel like video games kind of gets like, I don't think now, depending on if you're a gamer or not, but it can get like a negative stereotype of like it's a waste of time, like you're not really doing anything, but actually you're doing a lot and you're teaching your body and your brain like a lot of different methods and a lot of different things. And so, yeah, it's actually pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Let me it just really encourages people to try things out that they wouldn't normally by having the information that they do. So I don't know exactly how many more games they have, but I know the one that specifically the article talked about was the contraceptive one. And just basically how other video games going forward can teach you other different like methods of learning and how to absorb that information. So,
Nice.
and I mean I definitely can relate because through my job there is an app that I do have to explain to people and how to like even just get it and that they need one to do anything virtually.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of a thing. And I don't think. Oh, actually, I think there is a video explaining how to get the app and everything. But I'm the video. I'm the person that's on the phone telling you how to get it and what to do.
Mm.
So I think it'd be a lot easier if there was some kind of workshop or if there was more games available for people for like even insurance. Could you imagine if there was a video game about insurance? I think that would be quite effective.
Or like
That's what I think.
about like common scams.
Yeah, common scams, like just ways for people to understand things that can normally be very confusing because I feel like when you have a lot of information, there's a lot of ways to either get misinformed or people just don't want to do it. And so then they just don't learn things. And I think the form of play is actually pretty dope. So, hey guys, Verb, it's what you do. Go play. Go play video games
Go
because
play for an hour a
they're dope.
day.
Yeah, go play for an hour.
That's what they used to say on TV. Go outside and play
Oh,
for an hour a day. And I'd be like,
go outside.
no, I'm gonna play Pokemon fucking Stadium by myself and only play the mini games for 12 straight hours today. And I got
Yeah.
really
I
fucking
thought
good at the mini games.
I'm sure you did. Which one was your favorite? Do you remember?
Mm, I really liked the sushi where you're grabbing the sushi as the lickitung.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked the Rattata run where you have to like you're running on like the treadmill.
Yes.
And I liked the Clefairy memory game.
Oh my gosh, the Clefairy memory game. I liked that one too. I liked the Chansey one where you had to catch the eggs. I was good at that.
Yeah.
Catch all 100. What was the other one I liked? What was that one?
There
There was
was a
that one.
like a button mashing one where it's like Pikachu or Voltorb and you're trying to like do the electricity.
Yes. I was trying to think of the ferret one, but it was the Mr. Mime one.
Ferret and Mr. Mime, I think, were in Stadium 2.
Oh, okay. Yep. So Stadium 2 is the Mr. Mime one where you like had like you basically had to block like a ball from getting past you, and then was that it? And then there was the wood chopping one that you had to, oh no, I like the Delibird one. The Delibird one where you had to like grab like all these like gifts. You had to have like the diamond ring. I played a lot more Stadium 2 than Stadium 1 because
think
we
you
had that
did.
on the 64. Yeah.
You were slightly younger than me, so.
I was. I still am.
Still are? Yeah. You'll never be as old as me,
Nope, not gonna get there.
until I die, and then you'll one day get as old as I do.
Then I'll
Hopefully.
surpass you.
I hope. Oh, you think you'll outlive me? Like you'll think
Well,
you'll live
maybe.
older than me? Maybe.
You literally just said if you die, and I was like, well, yeah, then I guess I would surpass
Well,
you.
like
you
if I
were
die
like-
at 70 and then you become 70.
Yeah, I guess so. Why we are not talking about this? Me outliving you. My
Anyway,
God.
thanks for listening to Tell Us Something Good, Pod.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks for your
Oh
story,
my
Kurt.
gosh. Yeah. I thought it was very informational. I was like just going. I'm like, what is this? Where's this going? So play.
I kind of
Stop
felt a
playing.
little bit like that during the story too.
Yeah, it was.
Where is
Hey,
this going?
hey, you know, if
It's
I
the
could tell them
handwritten-
how to write stories,
It's the handwritten chaos. It's
it's
difficult to deal with.
Look at this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Thank you. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Yeah. See you
Oh.
next week. See you next week, guys. Don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram at Tell Us Something Good Pod, or TikTok, or YouTube at Tell Us Something Good Pod. I think TikTok is TUSG Pod, right?
No, it's Tell Us Something Good Pod.
It's Tell Us Something Good Pod. Where
Yeah, girl.
I thought we were TUSG Pod somewhere, but what do I know?
Oh, that's Blue Sky.
Oh yeah, but we don't even use that fucking shit anymore, so just ignore Blue Sky.
No. But hey, what of
It's a shame
What-
Blue
oh,
Sky
what?
didn't take off.
it did
I think
for a
it
little
would have,
bit,
but then
and
Threads came out. And Threads
Yeah,
was
and I
just
think-
too easy to use.
Yeah, that's true. I still got Blue Sky. I still got it on my phone though. I was like, oh,
Not
maybe
me.
it'll come back. Maybe it'll come back. Tiff, did you have any advice for the listeners?
Yeah, do a small act of kindness and watch it ripple out.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
Like your vending machine story.
just like the vending machine. It's like I tied it all together in a pretty little knot for you guys.
No, that's dope. I'm about that. Dope is my word the past.
You're hitting that word
2
today.
weeks. It's dope.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just what it is. It's all good. If I had any advice to share, it would be take some time, sit in silence, and just kind of don't think silence is awkward. Just like sit in comfortable silence and just kind of take a moment for yourself, whether that's just sitting, drinking your coffee, drinking some kind of hot beverage. It could be tea, it could be hot chocolate, whatever your preference is.
Okay.
And I would just take a moment and just kind of just exist. That's my advice. Just exist. Just be there
With no
with your warm
stimulant,
beverage.
just you and your
Yeah.
thoughts and your hot
Yeah.
tea.
Yeah. I thought you were like, and your hot self.
Hot and sexy self.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's good advice. I did that a lot this week. I just chilled and I just sit in the quiet, man, because think about it. I talk to people all day and I'm like, I think I just want to just sit in silence and just not just read, write, figure out a murder. That's what I do. That's how I spend my free time.
Wow.
Yep. But it's all good.
Thanks for the advice, Perp.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm gonna
Thank you
take
for
it.
your
I'm gonna
advice.
try it tomorrow. I'm gonna sit in silence tomorrow.
It's a good time. So when you mentioned the Sunday morning, I'm like, oh yeah, I do that. I do that in the morning. That's why I wake up as early as I do, because everything's quiet and I just exist.
It's the best part of the
And it's
day.
best.
The quiet of the
Mhm.
morning.
Yes, that's yes.
Yeah. Don't forget to send in your glimmers.
Yeah, send your glimmers, you guys, and because we want to celebrate them with you. So
Mm-hmm.
big or small, we celebrate them all. And you guys have a good week because it's Monday.
It's Monday. Oh yeah, happy Monday, bro. Bruh, happy
Yeah.
Monday. Okay, bye.
All right, cool.
Grown women, by the way.